I'm blessed to know him in a way that's different than many. So I feel it's my responsibility, if asked, to speak on his behalf, to tell people how I know him, to explain to people the nature of the man, his core values. It pains me when I sit in an environment and people don't hear that about him.
Just one final, a friend of mine who's been a friend for a long time, one of the most successful people in New York and Florida and all around. Wherever he goes, he's successful. He never fails. He really doesn't. He's very extraordinary. Mr. Steve Witkoff. He's right here. Steve, stand up. Thank you. Thank you, Steve. Thank you.
We'll bring you back in here for the president's arrival. Chris, how are you, sir?
Good to see you,
Good.
man.
Good to see you too, man.
Did you sleep any last night?
No, not much, but it's all good. How's the trip been? Smooth?
Oh yeah, no issues.
You've been with the Trump family longer than anyone.
So I think it's going on 16 years. And that's what makes it interesting is I've seen the family and how people treated them before politics and after. 16 years, started off running Eric Trump's charity for St. Jude, which he's raised over $40 million for at this point. They truly saved my life. I relapsed with cocaine in 2012, I believe. I had already been working for them for about 4 or 5 years. You know, very high pressure job working for the largest real estate, company in the world at the time. When I relapsed, Eric Trump called me into his office, confronted me about my drug use. As I'm basically lying to his face, I'm fidgeting and I look up and he's got tears in his eyes. And that's when I just lost it. I started crying like a baby and I was like, "You're right." And he's like, "Lynne, you're better than this. We want you to get the help that you need." Laura Trump was on the phone, speakerphone. His brother and sister later, supported me in my endeavor, and I got some outpatient assistance. And then when their father still wanted me to work in Washington, I was just floored because they gave me another chance. And I don't think people see that side of this family enough. They were born and bred in this lifestyle, and they live, breathe, and eat it, but they're willing to walk away from all of that for this great country.
Please welcome to the stage, Eric Trump and RNC co-chair, Lara Trump.
You interviewed me for like the first 3 minutes of the Biden debate.
What do you guys want to talk about?
So yeah, I just want to
I'm talking to you, not to the camera.
You're talking to me, yeah.
Yeah.
Trump that they don't have. It's already starting out terribly for Biden, which is good.
I can't even understand him now, actually.
I can't.
Do you know what he's even saying?
No, and he coughs in the beginning. It's just not a good way to start this thing.
The United States Senator
It's interesting. A friend suggested it to me. It's a Merle hit the most, and there's a lot of.
Now, after the heartache of that day, our nation hoped to turn a page. Of course, he was physically okay because he was calling me, but I said, "Sir, are you doing okay?" Donald Trump took a bullet for democracy.
What's up, dude? Hey. How are you? See you, man. Yeah, how you been? Great. Yeah. You gonna speak out there?
Yeah, I think President Trump's gonna pull me in like halfway through or something like that.
Okay. That's my son's favorite shirt, by the way.
Yeah.
He has that exact t-shirt. Have you been pointing people to swamp the vote? That's what I've been doing.
What's that?
It's just a good website.
Yeah.
Basically, you put in your zip code, it tells you registration status.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Swamp the vote, okay.
Swamp the vote, yeah. Swampthevote.com.
If you want to vote by mail, here's how. Here's
Okay,
when.
yeah.
You want to vote in person.
Swampthevote.com.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about what's going on in North Carolina with you guys, because it's so hard to sift through all the bullshit.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of bullshit.
Yeah. But your sense is basically it's like bureaucratic incompetence is slowing the delivery.
Yeah, it's like the normal catch-22.
Yeah.
In fact, the issue we encountered was a catch-22 situation. So the FAA had a NOTAM, which is that you can't fly, you can't land in the area unless you say which individuals you're going to meet, which doesn't make any sense because you're trying to give people communications.
Yes.
How they're supposed to communicate via the internet.
Yeah.
When they don't have internet communications.
Right.
Hello.
Just like
But how are we supposed to know? They can't communicate. That's why we're bringing.
That's why you're bringing the communication equipment.
This is
Chris Young.
like,
And if he knew that people were praying for our family and that his memory was bringing people to God, he would feel like that his work is done, that this is maybe what he died for, you know? Maybe this was his mission. I mean, we don't know, but just to see all these people coming together and putting their differences aside and realizing that the rhetoric in this country, the temperature's dialed up too far, and this is what happens. This is what happened.
And then at the same time, it's obviously a celebration because people out there are amped up and they're excited. Donald Trump's coming back. He could have lost his life 8 weeks ago. Thank God he didn't. So to me, it's like, I don't know, so much of life, man, is a tension between the bitter and the sweet. And this is a very intense version of that.
Right. Now you're special. I think you'll like this. Let me know afterward. Call me tomorrow. Let me know what you think.
I think you're going to do great.
What do they have? Over 100,000. And she feels very good about our chances, I think I can say, right?
In my state.
I think North Carolina. We're going to win North Carolina. Better win Pennsylvania.
She knows more about it than anybody else. She's the best writer on what you call the Rust Belt, I think. And I wish
Should
her
we
luck.
give you a name? Rust Belt's a terrible name. The Steel Belt. How
What
about
do
that?
people like about him? What do people like about you? Mixing.
Yeah.
People respect
Makes
people
so many.
that make things,
I mean, that is my day job.
right? But
My day jobs.
that is part of the American ethos.
Yeah.
Right?
Sounds good. All right.
Okay, so you're going to say it's 6:11. Yeah. And you're going to give me my lines. Yeah.
So 6:11. So it'll be relatively early.
Wow. That guy, yeah, he's really good. Give me a pen, please. Got to thicken it. That's a good start.
But in our nation's darkest moments, when all seems lost, when the cause seems...
Ready? I'm waiting for the VOG. Justin, wait for the VOG. Yes, sir. Hit it.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the next president of the United States, President Donald J. Trump.
Exactly 12 weeks ago this evening on this very ground, a cold-blooded assassin aimed to silence me and to silence the greatest movement, MAGA, in the history of our country. But by the hand of Providence and the grace of God, that villain did not succeed in his goal. He did not stop our movement. He did not break out our spirit. He did not shake our unyielding resolve to save America from evils of poverty, hatred, and destruction. Yet we are here this evening in record numbers. This is a big crowd. This is a big one. This is a big one. It is 6:11, 12 weeks to the minute that the shooting began. I would like to ask everyone to join me in a moment of silence.
There's a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord. But you don't really care for music, do you?
We're honored to be joined tonight, and he is a truly incredible guy. And I don't say that often. His name is Elon Musk. He saved free speech. Come on up here, Elon. He created the first major American car company in generations, and his rocket company is the only reason we can now send American astronauts into space. Take over, Elon. Yes, take over.
Hi, everyone.
Now, America is the home of the brave.